All right, guys. Happy December again. December 4th, 8:17 in the morning. I haven't made a video in a few days because I had lost my voice from my cold I had. I had this nasty head cold and it just wouldn't go away. And then I lost my voice and it's just basically starting to come back now. But I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that follows me. And I appreciate every comment. I'm, negative, positive. The only ones I don't like are the ones that just try to, they piggyback on your video to try to direct you to some other person or video. That's kind of underhanded. I don't like that. But anyway, 214 right now for XRP. We're down like 1.7% for the day, but we did rally up at $2.24 at one point. So I believe it is now prediction time. Okay, so there's a lot of talk that the Genius Act is going to be passed through this month. There's a lot of talk that BlackRock is going to announce an ETF this month. There's a lot of talk that there's going to be a supply shock because of the ETFs this month. There's a lot of talk, guys, of what's going to happen here as far as the price goes of XRP. Well, I've been wrong before. I've been right before. That's how cryptocurrency goes. It's a very volatile, sometimes, most times, an unpredictable market. And unfortunately, it is definitely suppressed and manipulated by the big players. And that is just a fact. Now, when is this manipulation going to stop? And what is the price going to be? So, my thoughts on that are this. I believe once BlackRock announces, if they do, an ETF, okay? And once that's, you see State Street and whoever else is not involved announce an ETF approval or application for approval, I believe the price is going to steady out low, probably, I would say right around $2, sub $2. It might, $2.50 tops. Just so BlackRock says, because they're a very, very powerful institution. I mean, they are in control of trillions of dollars of investments. So I believe they have a lot of play in this, a lot of power in this manipulation process. I think they're going to keep this price suppressed until they can fully get involved in XRP. Part of me believes they already are, but I believe that once they get involved and announce it publicly, you're going to see, within days of them doing that, they'll have bought their XRP for their stockpile. And then you're going to see the price absolutely skyrocket. I believe we could see $10 by the end of this year. And that's a pretty bold prediction, and I get it. But a lot of the what do you call them? Those chart predictors and AI and stuff like that have signaled a buy signal right now, like a buy now signal. Could we see a move big before BlackRock gets involved? You could, because at the same time, I believe BlackRock can afford. They are worth more money than you can shake a stick at, and I don't think a big price jump is going to really affect their supply. I think they're going to buy in no matter what because they know where the price is going to go. So, I mean, even if they get in at $3, $4, $5, they know it's going to 10, 15, 20, 30, $50 or higher. They know that. So, my price prediction, I will make it specific. $9.53. That's my price prediction for XRP by December 31st. $9.53. And it's all going to be, depending on and swaying on the Genius Act getting passed and the ETFs giving a supply shock. I believe those are the two catalysts right now that we're going to be looking for, because utilization and application and adoption are going to be key for this price move. And I think it's going to roll over into next year, and we're going to see by the end of 2026 we could see a 3-digit XRP, and there's an outside shot we could see a 4-digit XRP by next December. If we get what we think we're going to get with full adoption, and utilization, this is going to be an epic move for XRP. And could it take over the market cap for Bitcoin? Yeah, it could, and it probably will. Will Bitcoin soar? I don't know. I'm on the fence on that Bitcoin, hitting big, huge numbers, because Bitcoin is such a hard coin to move and an expensive coin to move, and it's slow and it's pricey. So I don't know where Bitcoin's going to go. I want to say to zero, but I don't want to say to zero because I don't think it's going to go to zero, but I don't think it's going to go to the millions of dollars that they say it's going to get to. I just don't. So I guess we're just going to have to find out by waiting and seeing. That being said, if you haven't bought in, might be a good time. Keep your research up. Learn the system. Learn XRP. Learn crypto. Learn how it works. Learn what it's used for. Learn why people buy it, why people use it, why companies use it, why the government uses it. Learn the things you need to learn. Understand how you can stake it, lend it, be your own bank, take your profits, understand capital gains tax, understand the system. Capital gains tax, we are all hoping that President Trump, within the next couple of years, moves on getting rid of capital gains tax on American crypto companies. That will be an absolute game changer, also a major catalyst also. So we're going to look out for that. But you should never sell certain cryptos. You should always just borrow against them, and then you never have to pay the capital gains tax. Of course, there are some cryptos that probably shouldn't borrow against or can't borrow against that you could take the profits on and get hit with some capital gains, but that's going to be up to you guys. That being said, have a great day. Love you guys. See you.